Hi, my name is Edyn. I'm a plus size yoga instructor and bounce teacher, and I'm going to be leading a very restorative bounce this morning. Something for you to wake up to, loosen up the body, release that sleep tension. Not going to be raising the heart rate a ton today, but definitely releasing all of the stress, clearing out the lymphs. It'll be a nice, fun morning routine. So we're just going to start like I'm starting here. Really gentle health bounce. If you're new here, a health bounce isn't jumping up. It's just pressing your heels into the mat and then balancing through all corners of your feet. Nice health bounce. And then just give the wrist a shake. Start to release some of that tension in the head and neck. Shaking yes and no, and moving your head side to side. Taking the shoulders for a nice roll around the back, up, down, and then letting those shoulder blades touch together, squeeze together in the back, and then come back to neutral. And you can do that while bouncing, or you can stand still, whatever you prefer. Taking the arms up for a nice big inhale, meeting them at the top if that's an option, and exhale, bringing it back down, nice big inhale, clasping at the top if it's an option, nice squeeze, shoulders up to the ears, exhale, shoulders come down, breathe it out. Couple more shoulder rolls here, and then we're going to go ahead and let our right ear meet our right shoulder for a nice neck stretch. Keeping with a very gentle health bounce. You can stand it still if you'd like to as well. Big inhale, let it out, back to center. This bouncing may seem like it's doing nothing, but it's really great for your lymphatic system. If you're really stacked here, knees right above the ankles, not too much of a tilt in your pelvis either way. Really engaging here is doing a lot of work for your pelvic floor as well. The resisting on the way down can be really beneficial for the pelvic floor and the bladder. And drop your head to the opposite side. Nice bounce here. If you need a little extra tension, add it. Not a big pull. The weight of your hand is probably enough. And back to center, and then we're gonna stand still and roll the neck. Nice rolls. And opposite way. Now we're gonna take the feet a little bit wider, back to a wide health bounce, and then we're just gonna circle the hips. Big, 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 big circles, touching all corners of the hips. If you find a place that feels good, like right here, I feel a little extra tension. Stick with that, kind of work it out. This may feel dramatic and uncomfortable, but you know what? It feels so good after a while that you don't care. And then just go ahead and reverse directions. Nice big hips, almost the whole circumference of your rebounder. Like right here, I have a little stiffness. So I'm gonna work into that just a little bit and then keep going around the circle. Perfect. Now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna come in about hip distance, tiny bend in the knees, and then just work the spine. What I'm doing is I'm spiraling from my hips to my mid-spine, to my upper spine near my shoulders, and then to my neck. You really want to get rotation in every part of the spine, starting from the hips, working your way up, all the way up the shoulders into the neck. One more big spiral up into the neck. Now reverse it. This one's hard. You might feel like a sexy little snake here. It's okay. And the neck, hips, neck. Perfect. Now we're just gonna balance it out here. Bring your arms out to the side. And we're just gonna do a little bit of rotation of the shoulder, bringing the arms up, down, back. Up, down, back. Now this time on the way up, facing my palms forward, and then letting them rotate back as they come back. Arms forward, then rotate at the top and back. You'll feel the shoulder blades pinch together, pull together on the way back, up and back. Now from the back, palms facing the wall, coming forward and staying forward. More of an internal rotation here. Get a nice rotation, especially if you're a side sleeper like me, and you get some shoulder pain from sleeping on the side. Going back to that health bounce here. Now we're gonna work on just a tiny bit of coordination, get the brain working. We're gonna lift our left arm and tap our right foot forward. So simple. Not even leaving the mat here. Opposite sides. They like to do this on the Bellicon app sometimes. And now we're gonna add in the head. So the head is gonna look the opposite way of your arm. So here, here, here. Simple. Get that brain working. That balance going. Oh, I messed up. my brain just stopped working, y'all. You gotta think about it, or you go into autopilot and want to go the same way as your arm. Back to a nice health bounce. Let's get a little bit of extra outward movement. In the day we do a lot of forward and back. Luckily on the rebounder we can do some side to sides. Just gentle steps. This is just a restorative, gentle rebounder video. We're not aiming for a giant bounce here. You can even make this a little smaller if you want to. Simple tap. Perfect. Back to our health bounce. We're gonna come down to the mat. However you get there, totally up to you. I'm just gonna come to my knees, and then I'm gonna come to a butterfly. Putting my soles of my feet together. Using your frame to get you in a comfortable space. As you can see, I adjust my belly, bring it into the middle, bring the soles of my feet together, and then I'm gonna reach for my rebounder frame, and that's gonna bring the stretch in for me. This is kind of like what a yoga strap would do if you wanted to use it to help intensify a pose a little bit. If you have, you know, a belly getting in the way or what have you, this is a really nice way to stretch out those hips. You can use your elbows still to press down a little if you need to. Oof, this feels so great after waking up. Oh yeah. Just breathing through it. Backing off if you need to. Coming here, come to the side. You can press up from the back a little bit if you need to, if that feels a little easier on the hips. Whatever feels good here. Keeping with that hip mobility, we're gonna step one foot off of the rebounder, just in front of it, and keep your knee on the rebounder, your back knee on the rebounder, and then flex forward to a nice lunge. You'll feel a beautiful stretch through your back hip. Nice inhale, and let it out. And relax it out. Swap however you would like to. I'm just gonna come off and slide my other knee back. And then come into that nice lunge. It's so supportive though. I'm not feeling any pain or pressure in my front knee. My back knee is totally supported by the rebounder. It's super soft, so it's not like resting on the floor. Big inhales and let it out. Now coming back onto the rebounder, we're gonna go ahead and scoot forward and lay it back. If you need a yoga strap for this, it might be helpful. If you have a smaller rebounder and you can't keep your feet on it, something like that. But what we're aiming for is getting our lower back in touch with the rebounder. It's super soft, like I said, unlike the floor. And we just wanna get our lower back onto the rebounder and then shift the knees side to side. The yoga strap here might help keep your legs up if you need to hold on. But the aim is just massaging that lower back out. You can do a little bouncing if you like. It feels really great on the lower back. And just shifting side to side, little circles here. Kneading out and massaging the lower back here. Strap might also be great for this. Pull one knee in. If you have a belly like me, you may want to pull it out a little. Nice stretch here. Rotate the ankles. And release. And other leg. Up and out is good for me. Nice rotation. Ooh, did you hear that pop of the ankles? I like to sometimes make letters A, B, C, D, just to get a full rotation of the ankle. And release, and then go ahead and bring it up. I like to grab a leg and swing it forward to bring it up, and then just stretching one more time into those hips, because hips is where I hold most of my tension. This is basically like a wide leg yogi squat here. I'm leaning forward for the ground. Then I'm just gonna roll up one vertebrae at a time, and then back down, kind of seated forward fold, and roll back. And then I am just gonna stand up, take a couple of inhales up, forward fold it, down to the ground or the frame, whatever is best, and then rolling it up one vertebra at a time. Bring the shoulders down, inhale, exhale, fold it forward, reaching for the ground if it's available, rolling up, pulling in that core, rolling up, one vertebra at a time, exhale, hold in, inhale, up, exhale, down, and this time snaking it up, head first, pulling up, and then coming into neutral hips. And that is your video for the day. I hope that you feel like a slinky, nice and loose and ready to conquer the day or end the day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you follow me over on Instagram at Edyn Loves Life, TikTok at Edyn Loves Life, Twitter at Edyn Loves Life. We're at Edyn Loves Life everywhere. Or my website even, edynloves.life. You can find me there as well. Thank you guys so much for bouncing with me today, spending some time with me, and I will see you really soon. Bye.